Guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today with a video concentrating on how to 2-star a Town Hall 11 as a Town Hall 9. Now, this might not seem super valuable at first glance, but think about it. In wars, it's relatively easy, to 3-star at Town Hall 9, so oftentimes, if you can get your Town Hall 9 attacks in early enough in clan wars, you'll actually free up a bunch of attacks for Town Hall 9s to use against Town Hall 11s with anti-3-star bases, and then what you can do is have more 3-star attempts by Town Hall 10s and 11s henceforth. By the way, guys, at the end of this video, stay tuned. I do have some thoughts on Jake calling it quits, and I'll share that after this video or towards the end of this video. So this is the army we're going to be using here, guys. 16 baby dragons, some Valkyries, really whatever in the clan castle. I have a mix of miners and bowlers. I prefer all bowlers, but it doesn't really matter. I have 4 bowlers and a miner and an archer or 2. So what we're going to do here is look at my bases. I'm just going to keep throwing up Town Hall 11s on my main account, friendly challenges, and then we'll just basically do this strategy, and I'll show you against 3 different bases. Just make sure you space the dragons out, the baby dragons out evenly. Make sure they're all enraged. You don't want to clump them up too much together, and you want to get a 360-degree circumference around this entire base with the baby dragons. So the idea here is to get as close to 50% as possible. It doesn't matter if air defenses are targeting the baby dragons. You'll see bases with air defenses more around the perimeter of the base than this one. This is actually a really easy base. Now, obviously, when you're using this strategy, it does require you to look for bases where the Town Hall actually exposed. So this is actually really useful in more high-end wars where everybody at Town Hall 11 runs anti-3-star bases. Obviously, this strategy works even better against Town Hall 10s as well, but I'm going to show you in this episode against Town Hall 11s. And you can see it's a very easy 2-star attack, even 58%, so more than enough percentage points here. And as you can see, there's really not much to it. All my spells on this attack are devoted to the Town Hall portion of the attack. Obviously, the baby dragons don't need spells, so let me just go ahead and click a friendly challenge on my main account and we'll be ready. I'll just basically run all my anti-3-stars that I have saved for you guys to see. So another base here. This time the air defenses are more towards the perimeter of the base. It's going to be very easy though, because all my Town Halls are kind of exposed towards the perimeter, because at Town Hall 11 and anti-3-star bases, well, really at any Town Hall, the Town Hall is basically just a great hit point buffer for the Queen or more critical defensive units. So here I actually did a bad job. I clumped up some baby dragons up there in the north, and I should have used a baby dragon or 2 towards the southwest. You know, it's hardly can call it a strategy tip here, guys, but just make sure you use your dragons around the entire perimeter of the base, because what I'm going to do here is it's going to be sloppy. I'll still get the job done, but you can see I have a lot of perimeter defenses that could distract my troops, so I'm going to have to spread out the Valkyries and whatnot. Just make sure you use your Barbarian King Iron Fist ability early on, and be liberal with your freeze spells. You just want to make sure you're freezing the clan castle troops, you're dropping both of your poisons on the enemy Queen and King. Anything in proximity of that Town Hall, you want to make sure you take it down. And again, a pretty easy 2-star here. And again, only a Town Hall 9. Granted, I do have max heroes, but I'm going against a max Town Hall 11 base. And if there's an exposed Town Hall, I mean, as long as your heroes are above level, 15 or so, you should be good to go, depending on how exposed the perimeter of the Town Hall is, rather, to the perimeter of the base. So what I'm going to do is put up this next one here on my other device. Sorry for the delay. And this next base is going to have a Town Hall that's a little bit towards the center. So, I mean, I shouldn't say towards the center, but a little bit less exposed than the other Town Halls. And you'll see how I use the jump spell again to access this Town Hall, and I should be good to go. So I'm going to spread out all my baby dragons this time around the entire perimeter of the base, making sure I don't leave any units to distract my my kill squad, if you want to call it that. It's kind of a pathetic skill squad, but you know the gist. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and drop my heroes now, starting with the Barbarian King. We'll let him clear out a couple of these structures before we drop our Valkyries, and then we'll let the clan castle down. Now, if you have bowlers in the clan castle, well, no matter what you have in the clan castle here, I use my rage spell almost immediately on these troops as soon as they get close to that wall or the Town Hall. Then I'm just going to drop my poison spells, going to drop my first freeze spell pretty early on. I need my Queen to get to this Town Hall. I'm going to pop the ability as soon as she locks in on that Town Hall, because it's very important that she doesn't get distracted by the enemy clan castle troops or the enemy Queen. You need to make sure she locks attacks on that Town Hall, and then pop the ability right away, obviously, guys. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty easy strategy. Again, it works great against Town Hall 10s, and it even works great, as you can see here, I'm 3 for 3 against Town Hall 11s. And again, this is a great way to free up more attacks for your Town Hall 11s so they can try to get those 3 stars in to help you win these clan wars. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this strategy. Again, stay tuned. I thought about making a separate video talking a little bit about Jake from OneHive. Some of you may or may not know that he recently put out a video saying that he was no longer going to be playing Clash of Clans and no longer even doing anything on YouTube. So he's stopping YouTubing. And to be honest with you, where do I even start, guys? It's a really sad day for me, to be honest with you guys. A lot of you might know or may not know that my tenor has changed a little bit on social media and Twitter. I put up this poll yesterday, and you know, behind the scenes, I'm not that happy with the direction of the game, and who am I as well? And just like Jake said, I'm only one person, so you know, I'm entitled to my opinion just as Jake is as well. But with that said, that I'm not happy with everything going on in the game, I do have to say that me personally, I really, really love the game, and I play a lot. I play a real lot, and I love more than anything my alliance mates, my clan mates, and all the people who I've been playing with for almost 4 years, and I don't plan on going anywhere. Like I said in previous videos, even if this game, it goes down to only, you know, 10,000 people playing globally, I'm still planning on uploading YouTube videos because, like Jake, I really, this is a hobby for me. You guys know that, the guys who've been watching my channel for a long time, and I don't really care about subscribers or money. I just care about, you know, covering the game, and as long as I enjoy it, and which I don't see stopping anytime soon, I'm going to continue doing it. But that said, there is a lot that I want to see addressed in the community. So, and obviously, you guys, a majority of you guys don't feel like your voices are being heard by the community, and I think that's one of the big reasons that Jake stopped. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but, you know, behind the scenes stuff that I can't comment on because of NDA, I can't really get into, but I just know that Jake has always been such a strong voice for people who want more competitive elements added to the game, and he's never been afraid to be critical or to speak his mind, but at the same time, he always comes from a humble place, understanding who he is, and always wanting to improve the game. I gotta be honest with you guys, I actually, I didn't like Jake at all in the beginning, you know. I remember on my very first, I think it was like 50 attacks in 10 minutes or something like that, 50 and 50 at the end of the war, I put out my first video, and Jake was a part of that as on his baby account, and I remember telling some of my clanmates that, man, this Jake guy seems kind of like an ass, you know. And I'll tell you what, guys, I couldn't have been more wrong about the guy. The more I got to know him, and I'm so thankful to get to meet the guy, he is just a genuinely, really down-to-earth, caring, friendly, nice, patient. He's a great listener. He's just a great friend, and he was with me through my time of need in a way that I couldn't even articulate how much it meant to me. So I just have to say, Jake, if you're listening right now, thank you so much for what you've done for the community. The words can't express. I know everything that you've been through, and I know everything that you've struggled with, and I know all the good things that you've done for the game, and I just want to thank you personally for that if you're listening. And whether you like him or you don't like him, I know that he's a polarizing voice, and just like me, when you share your opinions, some people don't like you, and that's totally acceptable. I think he understands that, and I certainly understand that, but I think he will be sorely missed in the community no matter how you feel. Having passionate YouTubers, passionate streamers, passionate forum people, passionate people on Reddit, I think that's so important for the game. And say what you want about Jake, but he was a passionate guy, and I really hope he'll be back in the game and back in YouTube in the coming months and in even year. Hopefully there is good news on the horizon from Clash of Clans, and until then, guys, I'll still be here with you. And thanks to Jake, I'm no longer showing Go Wipe videos like I was back in 2014 when I started this channel. There's no more how to Go Wipe with Clash with Ash, and partially that is thanks to guys like Jake. So guys, thanks so much. Jake, love you, buddy. Thank you for everything, and same goes with Mrs. Jake. She's been awesome to me as well. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow with more Clash of Clans content, doing my best to help you guys suck less. And as always, take care, guys.